Hello, and welcome to the 4th episode of the Las Vegas Real Estate Show. My name is Alex Vasquez, and I'm a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker Premier Realty and a proud member of the Latin Chamber of Commerce. Here is a brief review of the real estate market in our valley. The fast-paced real estate market in Las Vegas continues to thrive. After a strong month of prices in February, some of that momentum has carried into March, with the median home prices advancing by nearly 2%. For the month of March, a total of 3424 new sales were registered, which was up almost 500 sales from the previous month. $280,000 is currently the median sales price of a single-family home in our city. The median price per square foot is $153 compared to $130 per square foot just a year ago. Average number of days on the market continues to drop and is now at 35 days compared to 38 in February. Although there are over 4,000 homes for sale in our valley, most buyers continue to face strong competition when placing their offers. From my experience and recent successes, you can increase your chances of getting your offer accepted by carefully preparing and skillfully presenting a strong offer. In many cases, buyers are paying above list price and removing contingencies to have a competitive offer and have those offers accepted. In our next segment, Devon Reese, President of the Nevada Real Estate Commission and Senior Director of Career Development for Coldwell Banker Premier Realty, will be joining us to discuss the economic power of sports in Las Vegas. We will be right back. Welcome back to the show. I'm excited to introduce to you Devon Reese, who is a prominent figure in Las Vegas real estate. Hello, Devon. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in the real estate industry?
Sure. So I was born and raised in Las Vegas. Was never able to escape. So I stayed in town, went to college here also at UNLV. And real estate was actually a family business, and seemed somewhat logical to get into the family business, take over. And so I did, and I was roughly about 25, I believe, at the time, and it was in the early 90s, and seemed like as good of a career path as any at the time and for where I was in my life, and I've been in it ever since.
Excellent. You are currently the Senior Director of Career Development for Coldwell Banker and the President of the Nevada Real Estate Commission. Can you tell us a little bit about the roles you play in those positions?
Sure. So with Coldwell Banker in my position as Senior Director of Career Development, the job really entails identifying talent that would be good for the real estate industry. A lot of times it's people right out of high school looking for a career choice, young like I was, or right out of college looking for something to do. We also find a lot of people are just looking for a career change. Maybe they've been in hotel or food and beverage and it's time to try something different. And we even get sometimes those that have moved to more of a retirement stage of their life and want to stay active and still look for something to do. So that position is really about identifying people that would be good in the business. And then the next step of that is training them and making sure that they follow the rules, follow the ethics, understand. And a lot of people don't come in with sales background, so it's teaching sales skills and getting them comfortable and knowledgeable in the area of real estate. So that's that position, very enjoyable. Been doing that for the last 5 years with Coldwell Banker. And now for about the last 5 years as well, been working on the Nevada Real Estate Commission. That is a body of 5 members appointed by the governor, and it oversees the Nevada Real Estate Division, which is a division of the Department of Business and Industry under the state of Nevada. And the Real Estate Division handles really the licensing portion of real estate for all the real estate licensees, as well as the administration side. Where the Real Estate Commission comes in is they act as an advisory body to the Real Estate Division. And they also handle a lot of the disciplinary actions. And then, so it could even include as much as fines and education requirements, as well as suspension of real estate licenses. And then the division handles the administration of that.
Perfect. The Las Vegas Golden Knights have a 23-player roster with an average salary of $2.4 million each. while the Las Vegas Raiders have 53 players who each earn on average $2.1 million per year. That's a total of $166.5 million. How do you see this impacting our real estate market?
That's a great question. We've been talking about this ever since we heard the Golden Knights coming to town, certainly since the Raiders have been coming to town. And most of the economists that we talk to, they don't see it as being very impactful. But they're looking at the statistics, and they're looking in other markets where new teams have moved in. And I understand their point of view. It's difficult to really quantify how that equates to changes in the economy. So it's not really what you see on paper. It's more of everything else that comes as a result of bringing in that type of industry and sports talent to the city. We're going to have, there's going to be benefits. Now, the benefits that you don't see right in front of you, some you do, would include obviously the jobs and the construction that would take place for the building of the facility. We're talking the stadium itself, we're talking a stadium or an arena for practice facilities and housing offices. And so that will have an impact certainly on jobs. We've been slow to recover from 2007, 8, 9. We're coming back. We've always relied on construction, and now here we are again. We're seeing this great increase in construction. And besides that, things that you can't see, yeah, you get a lot of people, besides the players, we're not even taking into account the staff and the additional coaching staff and the other people are going to be moving to town. So yeah, that is going to have an impact. How much? It's hard to say, but it will have an impact. If players do decide they want to purchase here and they have the power to do so, then, and some of them will be buying in higher dollar amount, higher properties, $1 million properties potentially, all of which is going to be great for the economy. We know that there's going to need to be infrastructure and business around the stadium, and I'm already hearing of different companies that are interested in being here, but who and how many, it's hard to say. So again, it's hard for economists to put a figure on that and understand it, but probably what we're going to see the most benefit is just the consumer confidence. It's what it's creating is the people out there believing that the city now is coming back and has come back, and people are buying into what Las Vegas has to sell. And by bringing in these sports teams, it's making everybody else feel very confident about the economy and what's taking place, and everybody across the board is going to be able to reap some of that benefit.
It's great news overall. And speaking of the Golden Knights, they just swept the Kings in the first round playoffs. The Raiders will be in town in 2 years now, and the Lights are just games into their first season, and the 51s will be enjoying their new $150 million stadium next year. Do you think this will lead the way for more professional soccer, sports teams to come to Las Vegas?
Yeah, hopefully more soccer too, but I do think more sports teams. You know, the NBA has certainly talked about it. They've been here before for an all-star game. So I don't see why not. It seems like Las Vegas has maybe it's been too small of a town, maybe it's been too transient, but I think what we're seeing now with the Golden Knights is proof. It's proof that the city is ready. It's proof that we can get on board with a sports team and not be transient about it, but actually let it be a part of us and our economy and let them get involved, and we're in turn getting involved with them.
Excellent. Now, in your opinion, Devon, what do you expect to see in the future of Las Vegas real estate?
Well, right now, Alex, things are going well. It's definitely been a seller's market for the last probably good year and a half. And it's been strong. Our inventory of housing has been low. So we're due for a little bit of correctiveness, not in terms of price dropping, but what's likely to happen is we're starting to see more people wanting to sell their property. So a little bit more supply to equal the demand that we have. Right now we seem to be settling around a 1 to 2 month supply of homes, and that makes it difficult for buyers. Ultimately, if we get to 4 or 5, 6 months inventory of homes, that's a nice balance that allows buyers to find properties at the right price. sellers to sell their properties at a right price, and it's great for everybody.
Great news overall.
I think so.
Devin, it was an honor having you today.
Thank
you
you
so
Alan.
much for joining us. We'll be right back with the Las Vegas Real Estate Show. Welcome back to the show. The economic outlook for Las Vegas is very promising. New investments in Las Vegas fuel jobs, income, and housing growth. Our city will have a total of 4 professional sports teams by the year 2020. Player salaries and the multiplier or spin-off effects of these new franchises generate many millions of dollars in economic benefit. On top of this, more than $12 billion of new investments are coming to Las Vegas from just 7 major projects. Want more great news? According to the Tax Foundation, some of the fundamental reasons for all of the investing and activity in Southern Nevada is the fact that Nevada consistently ranks as one of the top 10 states with the best business tax structures. No personal income taxes, no corporate income taxes, no tax on sale or transfer of shares, low property taxes, and a business-friendly environment. Most residents would also agree that overall quality of life is pretty good here in Southern Nevada. These factors may have influenced Amazon, the online retailer, to expand operations once again in Nevada. Amazon will be building their largest facility yet, a 2.4 million square foot warehouse, which will be their 4th in Las Vegas. Thank you for watching the Las Vegas Real Estate Show. I look forward to sharing more positive real estate news with you in our next episode.